Hello guys, today is April 7, the first Monday of April. So hope you have already enrolled to our PDFs and daily learning it. This series is a practice for those top 50,000 aspirant who are studying day and night. And if you are already enrolled, this will be a revision. If you are not enrolled, it will be a learning for you to see how the UPSC questions are framed and how you can see whether your knowledge is sufficient to answer them or not. So the first question, Global Cooperation Barometer seen in news relates to WTO, WEF, World Bank, or the IMF. All bodies is very popular and you should be knowing about it. So Global Cooperation Barometer was in news. It is related to, the answer is World Economic Forum. Okay, so it is indicating that while cooperation is flatlined, meaning between the countries and all, there is developments in climate related things or trade related things or innovation related thing. Okay, so a report is created in partnership with this McKinsey group, and they are using 41 indicators to see how the global cooperation is there among the countries. Okay, so it is a tool which will help us understand what are the complexities involved, what all we have to examine, like whether it is trade, capital flow, technology, health, wellness, peace, security, all these things. So here new data has been used in the second edition, which is this one, and it coincides with the global instability also. You know that across the world war is happening. Armenia, Azerbaijan is fighting, Ukraine, Russia is fighting, Israel is fighting, USA is fighting with everyone, China is fighting with everyone. So in this time we have to see whether cooperation is there or not and what all factors are there in different regions. Okay, Middle East, Ukraine or Sudan. So there is a decline, we know, in peace and security, and this barometer helps us identify how to improve our cooperation, because we have already proved that through vaccine distribution, scientific research and renewable energy, we are able to cooperate if we know to handle it well, if there are strong leaders. Okay, so question number 2, which of the following was granted membership to BRICS in January 2025? You know that Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa is the BRICS countries, and after that they added more countries recently, and which is that new country which in January 2025 specifically got added. Okay, so here if you see, Argentina was also part, and it actually later rejected the offer, and so Argentina is not a part. Sri Lanka and Japan is also not a part. So the answer here will be Indonesia. So by elimination technique also you could have done it, and they have been officially taken into that. The Wikipedia page of BRICS is also updated, and this term BRICS, you know, it was coined by Goldman, and it's an acronym for those 5 countries. Informally 2006 they established, by 2009 they formalized and had a summit also. 2010 South Africa joined as the 5th country, and later, you know, 4-5 countries were added like Saudi, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia and UAE. Along with this, as I told, Argentina was there, but then they withdrew from it. Okay, so BRICS, you know, collectively 3.5 billion people is there, 45% of the global population. Economy also, it's like exceeding 28 trillion, because China, India both are there part of it. So that is why you should know it's very, very important world group, and it can even replace the other existing groups which are controlled by USA. Okay, now next question. What is aDNA commonly associated with? Okay, so is it artificially synthesized DNA, or DNA extracted from ancient biological samples, altered DNA used in genetic engineering, DNA found in the modern living organisms? So this is again a UPSC's favorite topic, where they take a scientific term which came in news. Last 3 years repeatedly they have been picking up one thing which can be related to COVID or any GM crop or any scientific innovations they have done by the scientist. So here again it's a very expected question. Okay, so here the answer is DNA extracted from ancient biological sample. Okay, that A is what they have taken, ancient. Okay, that is what they have taken here. So it is a genetic material recovered from the remains of ancient organisms. It is typically what the bones, teeth and other things which from the species you can extract. So in burial sites, mass grave and all, when you get it, it's an important source for reconstructing our human history or animal history, and you can study more about the relation which is between the ancient population and the modern population. Okay, so North Indians are usually having ties with Central Asians, but again challenges are there because of similarities also, and different sample size shortages also. So we have to again do more research, we have to again preserve them, we have to do collaboration with many other scientists, because their studies also will be helpful, and then you can establish a proper solid connection between the ancient population and the modern population. Question number 4, which of the following are true about Indian Pharma Commission? Okay, IPC. It is an autonomous institution of Ministry of Health, which sets standards for the drugs in the country. It publishes the National Formulary of India, and it is headquartered in Gurugram, Haryana. Okay, whenever a body is headquartered in India, okay, whichever body, if it's Indian body or international body, you have to know that headquarters also, because UPSC in the past years have already asked about it. Okay, it is very factual, but still you have to know about it. So here, which of the statements are correct? Okay, if you know any one statement is wrong, then it's very easy through elimination. Okay, here you should know exactly that headquarters is wrong. So with that, the 3 you can cut here, and answer will become 1 and 2 even without knowing the statement 1 and 2. Okay. So that is the answer for this. But like this, if you need PDFs, please WhatsApp me today itself. Today is Monday, as I told, first Monday of April, and already last Saturday, Sunday, that many enrollments have come that I was thinking to stop this offer. But again, I know many people will be there who in the next 45 days is trying to clear prelims, and that is why we are keeping this. Okay, please try to enroll and get access to these PDFs. All subjects are there, current affairs are there, revision charts are there, snippet cards are there. There's not a single subject you will miss in case you enroll to this. Okay, you can simply read the question answer PDF and improve your knowledge, meaning you couldn't maybe study the entire year, but 2025 you still have to give the attempt. Then you have to enroll to this. Okay, you can at least open the PDF and read. It will be hectic, it will be tough, but that is the only chance. Okay, instead of reading bulky textbooks, it's better to read question and answer so that it stays in your mind much more easier way. Okay, so the answer I have already told you. It's actually 1, 2. Okay, this is actually a typo here. Answer will be 1, 2. Okay, this is a highlighting error. Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh is the thing. Remaining 2 statements are correct. Okay. Now, last question. Which of the following are false about golden jackal? They are protected under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act, and they are nocturnal and are not active during the day. Okay, so this again 2 statement. You have to know both the statements, only then you can answer. But only mistake which people do is they sometimes miss to read this false. Okay, which of the following are false? The first statement is correct, that is it is under Schedule 1, but it is nocturnal. That's also correct. Nocturnal are actually not active in the day, but there is an exception. This one is actually active during the day. Okay, this is increasingly active during the day, even though it is traditionally a nocturnal being. Okay, and in urban areas it's being spotted multiple times, and that is why in the news it's there. Highway accidents are happening. Camera traps are essential so that we can study more of this. And in Maharashtra, Mumbai, you are seeing more of this. Okay, so usually it used to be in the mangroves and grasslands and all, but now in urban areas it's there. The Wildlife Conservation Society is doing a survey to count it also, and because as I told, it's nocturnal and now seen more in the day, we actually don't know, like, should we do a 24 hours monitoring or a night monitoring? So like that, many things are there. And why this lot of rise is there? Because habitat is getting destruction of the jackals areas is going. Then the presence of stray dogs are there, which encourage them to come to closer to human habitat. Then adapting to urban environment, their behavior is changing. So like this, many reasons are there, and like this about every species, at least one animal or bird question will definitely come in your prelims. Okay, it's sure. Every year either a camel or a buffalo or a olive ridley turtle or a tiger or an elephant, one animal detailed features they are going to ask. So that is why you have to study from current affairs rather than from basic textbooks. Okay, so tomorrow we'll again do 5 MCQs. If you want to enroll, immediately contact us and start learning from the PDFs.